What the fuck is this weather, right?
Yeah, it's so annoying. I mean, not that I have to go outside, but
I do like wearing a rain. Well, this is not an official raincoat, but I use it like raincoats. I do like wearing something that, as a bigger girl who needs a security blanket to cover my body.
it'll cover up.
I do enjoy being able to wear a jacket,
That's why I like winters. Just layers.
but not because you're insecure, right?
No. Just it feels nice. Season 3, episode 3.
Hi, hello, hola, welcome to Yeah Right. I'm Lorenzo.
And I'm Paul. This is our weekly hangout where we talk chisme, let our hair down, and take our bras off.
This week we talk about the new Culebra meat market.
Yay! We also discuss Mitch McConnell doing cartwheels and back handsprings while in the hospital.
And we talk about train rides and where we want to go on them and the cost.
And stop that train!
Hello, San Antonio. Sorry
Hello,
about
San Antonio. Rainy ass San Antonio.
weather. Do you read the weather? Do you check the weather every day? Are you there yet? I think we talked about this once.
I don't check the weather every day. My weather updates are social media. So today I saw there was a tornado by the rim.
Okay. What about that? What's going on?
Global warming and nobody cares.
Climate change.
Everyone loves using AI. That's the thing. AI is taking over our world, and they're building more data centers, and they're taking our resources, and they're also contributing to global warming, which is contributing to all these drastic weather changes. But also, somebody said this was like a 500-year flood. Like, does this happen allegedly every 500 years?
Well, do you remember the floods of 1999? Or was it 2001? Or was it 2000?
I don't know.
Do you remember?
But I do remember, yes.
I think I talked about it. I might have already talked about it on here, but I saw somebody die. I watched somebody die.
Oh, in the car?
Yeah, it was like before we used the low water crossing signs here in San Antonio. And it was either 99 or 2000, 2001. And there's a woman that got stuck in the low water crossing and her car got taken away, flipped over.
Ugh, that's
and
scary.
she passed. It was very traumatizing.
Yeah, drowning. Drowning is the worst way to die. Am I right?
We did discuss this, but
We did, yes.
no. Anyway, any suffering, they're all bad.
I hate that.
But yeah, I try to check the weather every day. Me and my sister were. You can tell me, but maybe I definitely were the problem. We were texting with Nikki and Amy, and Nikki was like, because we were gonna plan to do something later today, but Nikki was like, no, because of the weather and the rain, blah blah. And then I was like, she was like, oh, it probably not raining as much where you guys are. And I was like, well, I'm getting flash flood warnings on my phone, but I don't believe them. And my sister was like, yeah, me neither. So then I was like, I don't know. It's just because I don't trust authority. So
Yeah. I also don't trust them because
it said it was a flash flood warning until 12:45. Do not leave your home. And then I drove over here and there was nary a raindrop.
right.
I mean, there was drizzling
why.
where I was coming from, but once I left that area after about like 5 minutes driving, it was no rain, and I didn't drive through any flooding. So it's just big weather. It's just big meteorologists trying to keep us home for some reason.
Yeah. Hate that. Somebody online was like, get to high ground now. I'm like, that's dramatic.
Yeah, right.
That's dramatic. I was like, you don't know where I'm at.
I'll get to high ground. Hey. But yeah, I check the weather every day. You know, the older I get, the further away I get from like grade school age, the more I yearn for morning announcements. I miss morning announcements.
It tells you everything.
Yeah. Well, maybe. I mean, who knows what they were saying back then? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, why do you miss it? Crazy.
I don't know. Like the vibe. Everybody's awake. I like everybody being awake. I like being awake in the morning.
Did you? Yeah, I feel that. Did you ever watch Channel One News?
No, I don't think I ever watched the news.
Like at school? During breakfast, they didn't. put on Channel 1?
Oh, maybe. I don't remember
You were late and
watching.
didn't pay attention?
And I would get to school fucking early. Did you get to school early?
I'd say normal time. Right
I
on
would get to
time.
school like at least an hour before teachers arrived.
What the
Like
heck?
no one's there but janitors early because like my parents had to work, so they would drop me off, and I would usually sit in like the hallway and just wait. Even up until high school, I would get there early, girl, early,
That's wild. That's
like
when you do your homework?
6 a.m. Like lunch ladies are barely showing up.
Wait, was the cafeteria open? You couldn't sit in the cafeteria?
Well, so elementary school and middle school, I would sit in the cafeteria, and high school, I would sit in the hallway. I could go to the cafeteria if I wanted. Actually, I don't know if I never went to the cafeteria. I would just go to the. I would wait in the hallway outside the band hall.
Band.
And then there was in my high school there was controversy one year because they started locking the building, and everybody was getting frustrated because they're like, kids show up early, they need to be able to get in, they should be able to get in the band hall, and then they would like make us get out of the building because we'd be waiting for the band hall to open, and the ISS teacher, I think it was, that would be like, everybody needs to go outside, and we'd be like, she'd walk away, and then we'd all just go back inside after she walked away. Man, we drive her crazy.
Why?
The rumor is she died of a coronary, but I don't know if that's true. Rest her soul.
Right. That's karma?
Oh, well, she was not very pleasant. I don't want to say it's karma. Speaking of people passing, though,
Who passed?
Lindsey Graham and TBD on Mitch McConnell.
Mitchie.
They're going through something fierce.
The government.
They're going through something fierce.
Yeah.
What's
her name?
Mitch McConnell.
Oh, no, the other guy?
Lindsay Lohan Graham.
Yeah. What state is he from?
Lindsay Lohan Graham Cracker.
Zilla Graham Cracker.
I don't know. I just know he was. Everyone said he was DL gay.
Closeted Republican.
Which
Self-hating.
aren't they all?
Yeah, they are. I honestly don't know. I don't know much about him, but I did see all the celebration. I was like, okay.
I'm scared of karma, so I try not to celebrate. But if I believed in Jesus and God's timing is always right.
God's timing is always, and I'm not saying he deserved it, but God's timing is always right.
She is going through something fierce, girl, because they said she was a sudden sickness or something, illness.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's how I'm gonna go. I think
Suddenly.
I think I'm gonna go sudden.
Maybe. I always thought I was gonna die in a car crash. So we'll see. TBD.
Well,
But yeah, Mitch McConnell may or may not be alive. I have seen, which this kind of segues into like my AI conversation, because everything I see online, I question because of AI. I don't know what's real. I don't know what's fake. So like the tornado warning for this morning, I was like, that's AI. Like, there's no way there's a tornado that touched down by the rim. I don't believe that. Until people started talking about it, I was like, okay, I believe it. And then the news actually posted it. I was like, okay, I believe it.
yeah.
But until then, like, I didn't believe it at first.
Even
I went back to bed.
The news is getting challenging because people are making AI news, and I'm like,
When have you seen those pranks on TikTok where they're like
pranking the old, like they're in trouble.
that they shoplifted?
I'm like, first of all, how do they do that? Second,
How do they fall for that?
how do they fall for it? Yeah. But that being said, I like laughing at them. But when I forgot to mention, I don't know if I mentioned this last week when the giraffe was missing. I fell for the AI news that it was that it was seen on the highway, and I thought it was real. Thankfully I didn't like discuss it with anybody, but I watched it and I fully believed it, and I went on my day thinking that it was legit until later.
Yeah.
Like days later, I saw someone being like, "Oh, that was fake," and I was like, "Ooh, thank God I didn't talk about it."
Honestly, same. I thought it was getting fucking tacos from Taqueria number 3. Did you see that?
No, it would make sense. It would make sense.
Right. I believe that. Curse AI.
I love Taqueria number 3. Number 4 is my favorite. I'm just kidding.
Number 3 will do. But anyways, there's this video that I saw, or actually somebody posted a photo of Mitch McConnell in a hospital bed, and then everyone's like, that's not him. actually at the hospital because he's like in the hospital bed, but he's like wearing jeans, a flannel.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
they're like,
I saw that. I
in
saw
what
that.
world would they like? Would that be real? And then they posted another video or another photo of him like holding up the original photo that they posted on a piece of paper in the hospital bed, and he's in a gown, and they're like, "This is Mitch McConnell. This is proof that Mitch McConnell is alive, and he's aware that you guys are saying that the last photo we posted is AI." But I'm like, this photo is also AI. Y'all are crazy. But then there's also another video of Mitch McConnell getting out of the hospital bed. A video of him getting out of the hospital bed and doing flips.
That one's real.
So I'm like, okay,
Seems
I believe that. So he is alive. He's alive.
Yeah, I've seen him fall, tuck, and roll. So it could be real.
Yeah.
It could be real.
He did, what did I say? Backhand spring back tuck.
He went like that. He took off his chain wallet. He said,
Yeah.
"Yeah, no, I'm expecting another picture of him holding the picture of him holding the picture, and being like,
I'm
"Look, you
expecting,
guys,
yeah.
this is
Alive.
getting out of hand."
I'm expecting him to post a TikTok of himself holding an iPad of himself doing the flips and being like, I'm alive. But, what if he's dead for real?
Oh well, she went through something fierce. He's
God's timing is always right.
been going through something fierce.
Yeah.
Bad.
Ever since, I feel like Trump's first presidency, right?
Girl,
Is that when he was getting all the bruises?
I don't know. So I saw a headline which was also fake, and I did share it with one person, but it was something about that they were reporting that he was brain dead, and I was like, but hasn't he been for a while
Right.
now? But
Right.
he's a
Isn't there
corpse.
someone back there with the remote, like animatronics, like
That
controlling
corpse. Imagine his face comes off and it's a little alien.
Alien.
I wish there was an alien inside me.
Men in Black. Honestly, I feel like I've been taken
Abducted?
I've been abducted into UFO, and
Have you seen Disclosure Day? They probed you up the nose.
yeah, I've never Disclosure Day.
Have you seen the movie?
Is it new?
It came out in June when I was in France.
No, I haven't. I haven't gone to the
I
movies. in a
enjoyed
minute.
it. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It's an adventure. It's fun. There's stakes.
Did you
Steven
say steak?
Spielberg. I did. Steven Spielberg. He's onto something with the aliens.
That's Steven.
He's always about the aliens. He's onto something. But no, it was entertaining. Yeah. I would recommend it. 10 out of 10. No notes for me. But I'm easily entertained.
Ooh, no, you're not.
No?
No,
I
you're
think
very critical, especially with movies. I feel so. If you're saying it's really good and it's 10 and 10, I believe it.
Stan enjoyed it. And I feel Stan's hard to please. So
You're right.
But it was like the pacing. What always gets me is the pacing of a movie, because I need to be when there's lulls, like and if there's not much is happening, I start to get. But that might be my ADHD. But it's a good movie. It's a good movie,
Is that me? Is this play about us?
honestly. But you reminded me when you mentioned the taqueria. Have you been to there's a new Culebra meat market? I don't know which number. On
5.
Pachenko.
No.
It's so cute.
Wait, I've seen TikToks about it.
It used to be CVS, but it's so
On Pachenko?
cute. It's on Pachenko. It's not very far from my sister's house. Don't want to disclose too much. But it's not very far from my sister's house.
It used to be CVS.
It used to be a CVS. It's by do you know where Stevens is? Mm-hmm. It's like down the street from there. Or maybe even across the street. I can't.
Yeah.
It's so cute inside. It has like red and white checkered floors. Cute.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not big. It's just CVS size. It has all your products, some produce in there. It has a little restaurant in there, so like a taco place. Of course, all the meat, and it has like you can buy chicharrones. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. I'm like, I love these. Huh?
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. I want to try the food there. I want to see what the food is like. So
I'm sure it's good.
and then
I gotta go.
I mean, I wish
go visit.
I wish I was the kind of person, and I guess I could be this kind of person, but it's just, I don't always have the means and the cost that would always go to like local markets to buy my groceries and stuff like that. Cause it feels fun to like support a local place like that. And also like, it reinforces my delusion that I think it'd be fun to own a grocery store or like a corner store. Do you remember I talked about that once a long time ago?
No.
I was like, it would be cute to own a little like corner store.
Little tiendita. Honestly, that is a vibe, right? Irene's dad used to own a store.
I think it would be cute. And then I keep like picturing like you know when you see those TikToks of like the people who in like New York who own bodegas and they like give the kids like free snacks for like good grades. Like I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to help the community.
Sweet. Yeah, that's sweet. I do want to go to. I do want to support local markets like that. I get self-conscious because I don't speak Spanish. That's the part that gets me.
I think in those places, in those environments, well, especially just in San Antonio, I've never felt, and maybe this is because when my work where I had to deal with so many people that spoke Spanish and didn't speak English, one, they've never made me feel ashamed that I don't speak Spanish, and two, if you're trying, I think they think it's so endearing, so they're gonna love it. They'll love us.
Sometimes I've had experiences where they're like they don't want to talk to me because like I don't speak Spanish. But I also like I don't want to be a burden. I don't want them to feel like they have to speak English to me. Like I want to be able to speak Spanish. But that's on me.
Well, we have technology now. You could use Google Translate to have them speak into the microphone. The worst case scenario. But also, I think if you're supporting their business, they're going to be a little bit more patient with you because they're like, you're giving them your money. So,
yeah, I guess you're right. So, but I can help in this economy. I can help but be like, is this cheaper at HEB?
That part. That's why I'm saying, like, if I was in a position where I was a little bit more comfortable with my funds, then I would always shop local and stuff like that and try to support local. But it gets so expensive. But my sister went there and she bought some meat there. I didn't look at the prices, but I feel like probably Culebra Meat Market might even be cheaper. And I think the man, because they were still like opening, gave her like a deal if I recall correctly, but I don't quote me on that. I don't remember exactly. But it's cute there. You should check it out.
I'll check it out.
I like the idea of like I want to cook more. And I like the idea of buying fresh produce to cook. You fuck with fresh produce?
I think I could if I made more stuff from scratch. I feel like I don't make enough stuff from scratch.
Do you fuck with calabacita?
I don't think so. What is she?
Squash. Not zucchini. I think it's squash.
How do you
What do you like, caldo?
No.
You can't eat the vegetables in that. The texture is not your thing.
Yeah, no. Also, I'm not really into soups.
Well, yeah, I guess so. You like tortilla soup?
No.
Really?
Actually, I've never had tortilla soup because I'm not curious enough for soups.
Would you think you would try tortilla soup?
I think I would, yeah.
I think you would like tortilla soup. Let's get you into soups.
Honestly, I think for soups for me, like it's never cold enough in the environment for me to want something like that hot in my body.
Lower your AC.
I run hot. My body runs hot, so I'm already sweaty.
Just put it at 64.
Well, I don't think I would make soup, but if I were to go out and get soup, like I can control
When I have more free time,
the environment.
put it at 64. Invite me over. I'll make you a little soup.
Okay.
Get your big.
I'll put it at 60.
Get that big oversized thing you have. The big oversized hoodie.
What's it called?
The blanket hoodie thing
The
that you
snuggie
have.
thing?
Yeah. Get that, and I'll be like, I'm gonna make me whole soup today.
I'm like, okay.
Tienes COVID?
I'm on. No, I have the fucking diarrhea parasite.
Oh, I heard about that. Wait, did you?
I was like, that's why I don't eat lettuce.
The way the world is so synchronized in how we handle our trauma by joking about it, because the joke that I made about it in person is the same joke that I'm seeing online, which is, how can I get it and how fast can I help me lose weight?
I feel like that's the only reaction I've seen. I was like, nobody's ever like, don't eat it. They're like, where can I get it? Actually, they're like, because I eat salads every day and I don't get it. Poor me.
The first thing when my niece was reading me the headline, I was like, so how much weight do you think I would lose if I got it? because my doctor will be so happy. Speaking of,
I'm like, my beach trip is coming up. I need that. Let me go to Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Because they said they're the suspect.
I think I glimpsed over like a
I'm so aggressive
paragraph
with my
about
fingers
it.
sometimes.
I glimpsed over a paragraph about it, and it mentioned Taco Bell, but I was like, we already knew Taco Bell's food is not trustworthy.
You know, when there's like discourse in comment threads and someone's like, read the article. You don't read the article. Clearly you didn't read the article.
Us.
Not reading the article. I don't read the article.
I don't read the article either, especially if I don't care about it. I'm
like, put everything in the headline, please, or the caption.
You know what I hate? And like, I understand why they do it. Like news posts or like newspaper posts. They give you a little taste of what the article is about, and then they make you click on the link to read it. And of course, I'm like, I'm not going to click on that link because I don't care enough, but I am curious. I want to know, but not enough to go through the hassle of going through the links and then trying to read the article, and it's just ads. I hate that. So God bless the people who actually do that and then go back into the comments and be like, this is actually what the paragraph says.
I've seen that. Which
I love them.
I think that's probably why I yearn for morning announcements, because now as an adult, I'll pay attention. But can someone just tell me the news? But I don't want to search for the news channel. Also, I don't have cable. So like, I wanted just to come on the intercom and I just want to lay in bed. Wait, you could probably program Alexa to do that, right?
You probably could. And be like, hey, what's the news?
I forgot technology exists.
What are today's updates?
I forgot there are options.
Yeah.
So, but
Let's try that.
Speaking of just reading headlines, I saw somewhere on that they said that the FBI estimates that there's 500 serial killers in the United States.
That's it?
Excuse me.
Like serial killers, like we know they're killing.
Like, I just read the headline.
Cases.
I just read the headline.
You're like, no, I'm not taking any questions.
But I would assume that means like there's a lot of cases that are like the individual killers, not killings.
Okay. Well, there's definitely one at Lady Bird Lake in Austin.
What about at Woodlawn in San Antonio?
Is there?
I don't know. I just wanted to compare the lakes. Which Woodlawn Lake is way better than Lady Bird.
It truly is. Actually.
Just kidding. But it made me think about because I was reading books. I've been into mystery books. By been into mystery books, I just finished my first one.
Physical books or audiobooks?
Physical. Well, I did both because I have ADD. So I listened to the audiobook while reading the physical book, so that way I could pay attention. Because this is what I learned about myself. Did I already talk about this? I don't know. If I did, I apologize. This is what I learned about myself, and now that I understand my ADD, I need to read out loud when I read because that's how I can pay attention. If I read silently in my head, I'm thinking several things at one time.
Yeah.
But if I read aloud, I'm forcing myself to listen to literally my own voice, so then I'm able to comprehend what I'm reading better. But when I bought my book, I was on a plane, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to focus if I have to read silently on the plane. So I bought the audiobook to read along while I was listening to the audiobook. But then when I got home, I was just reading aloud in my room. So I kind of wasted money, but I did go back and forth whenever I wanted to take a break from talking.
No, I get that because I don't buy audiobooks, but I'll borrow them. I'll check them out from the Libby app that's tied to.
I remember her.
I will. I'll get the audiobook and then I'll read along to the book. And like you said, that helps me comprehend what I'm actually reading, so I don't have to spend unnecessary additional time.
Yeah,
trying to get through the book.
But 500 serial killers.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Being murdered is so scary.
Being murdered is scary, but I also can't imagine murdering somebody. Like, that's crazy.
Well, one time when I worked at the hospital, I had to screen a murderer.
A murderer.
And let me tell you something about murderers. Mm-hmm. They're just like us. There's no way to know. No, you're just like,
Yeah.
he seems so normal. Like before I knew he was a murderer. Well, because I remember I went to go visit with them, and then I came back. I had to do some stuff, and then I had to go back to them again. But I didn't find out they were a murderer until before the second visit. After the first, before the second, then I was like, I have to go
Yeah.
back. And the whole time he's like being normal with
knows your
me,
weaknesses
smiling,
now.
being friendly.
Yeah, honestly, if I were to run into a murderer, I wouldn't know.
There's no way for us to know.
You're right.
There's no way for
Until
us
it's
to
too
know.
late.
Until
But honestly, if someone were to be like, this person is in prison for murder, I'm like, I could fix them. I'm just kidding.
you're one of those
Kind
girls
of.
that like followed Jeffrey Dahmer around.
Imagine. little groupie.
Murderers having fans is wild.
Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I could never.
If you're a murderer and you're out there
Chime
and you
in.
decide that you want to murder me,
We want to hear from you.
don't murder me. Torture. Don't do torture on me, please.
Yeah.
If you're gonna murder me, if you're a murderer and you're out there, first of all, chill. First, but if you must,
Yeah,
take
that
me
parking
quick.
spot is not that serious.
Take me quick to the head. Take me quick. I don't want to
the
suffer.
head?
Something quick, painless. Once just don't make me suffer, or do it when I'm not looking too. Get me from behind, girl.
Do you that reminds me of, did you ever watch with Will Smith, I think the movie was called Wild Wild West?
Yeah, where everything's like steampunk west. I don't remember it, but
There's this one scene where like they murder one of the guys, and in the movie you put you like open the dead person's eyes and then shine a light through their eyes and it'll project the last thing they saw, and that's how they figure out who killed the man. Isn't that crazy? Like what an idea.
one idea. Well, have you ever seen Minority Report?
No.
I think that
With Matt Damon?
No, is it Minority Report? I don't remember. It might not be. That might not be the title. I might be mixing up the titles. But there's a movie. I believe it's with Tom Cruise, Matt Damon.
I could be wrong. I don't know actors.
No, it has Tom Cruise. But there's a movie where they like solve murders before they happen because they have like psychics in this I don't know, somewhere where they can like the psychics tell the police this murder is going to happen on this day, so they get arrested. The people get arrested before the murders happen, and then they get charged for the crimes
Before they commit them?
before they commit them because the psychic saw that they're going to commit murder.
I don't believe that.
If
I don't trust that.
But I think it's called Minority Report.
Why minority?
Clock it. Clock it. But let's take a break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk more about the dead.
Bing, bing.
Did you hear that? That is my 3D printed fidget toy that I got from Bibs, a 3D shop. Bibs is a creative 3D print shop whose goal is to bring imagination to life. They produce high quality, custom made 3D prints such as fidget toys, functional decorations, even helmets of your favorite comic book characters, and other collectibles. These are fun, eye-catching creations, and they spark conversations. They even make great gifts, and it's all affordable and reasonably priced. And you can find Bibs 3D Shop on Facebook to get more information on what market they will pop up at next. That's spelled B-I-B-Z. Again, you can find them on Facebook under Bibs 3D Shop.
Reality TV, romance novels, horror movies, pop stars. What do these things have in common? I don't know, but are they feminist? If you find yourself asking this question, you should check out the latest podcast, But Is It Feminist?, hosted by Dr. Amanda Hernandez. You can find But Is It Feminist on Apple Podcast. Episodes are released bi-weekly every Friday. Each episode features a special guest with a professional experience in the topic at hand. So come find out if girl bossing, Katy Perry in space, or scary movie Final Girls are feminist or not. My mouth is watering. Don't you just love Mexican candy? Well, if you love it as much as I do, be sure to check out Agridulce. Agridulce is a local-based San Antonio candy company that mixes your favorite gummy candies with their own chamoy mixture for a sweet and savory mouth-watering explosion of flavor. You can find them on Instagram at ugly_dulce_SA. Be sure to check out their page for current menu and place your order with them directly. Also, be sure to follow and stay updated with which market they will make an appearance at next. Again, that's agridulce_SA, AGRIDULCE_SA. And now back to the show.
Ready? Mm-hmm. What flavor are you drinking?
White peach is my new favorite.
White peach.
But you don't fuck with peach, you told me.
Maybe white peach. Season 3, episode 3, part 2.
Did you see that the corpse flower in Marion, California, Marion County or something like that? There's something called the corpse flower. It's in the Huntington Library, Art Museum, and Botanical Garden. Which, before we get to the flower, the corpse flower blooming,
Yeah.
what kind of building?
What is this place?
It's a library, art museum, botanical garden. That building is going through something fierce, girl. That's a trans building. It's a non-binary building, girl. Because what do you mean you're a library, botanical garden, and an art museum?
They're working to their identity.
No, but the corpse flower is there. There for the first time in history, they have 2 corpse flowers, and they're blooming, and everybody's going to see them, and they smell like caca.
Really?
Well, they say that they call it the corpse flower because it
Smells like dead.
Yeah,
Death.
apparently. Which I'm like, I don't want to smell that. I don't want to see it. I'll look at a picture.
Right.
And it looks big though. It is a big ass plant.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know how tall it is really, but it looks big. It's like this big flower and it has a big thing in the middle. I'm assuming that's what smells. But apparently it smells like that because it attracts a beetle, and that beetle is what pollinates. It helps pollinate, pollinate. I don't know. I keep saying pollinate, but it helps it do its thing.
I see. How long does it bloom for?
I think it's like 24 to 48 hours or something like that. It's not very long, and so people are lining up to see it. Or it's probably by now it's done.
So there are photos.
Yeah, but I imagine I'm gonna go see this flower, and it smells poochy.
Right. I'm gonna travel to see this flower bloom.
At the non-binary building. Let me go see the flower at the non-binary
Honestly,
building.
if I had time, I would do it.
I don't want to smell it.
I don't want to smell it. I'll look through the glass.
We can wear mask, probably.
Yeah.
Because like, what if it makes me gag? Because like,
I will gag. I'm a gagger.
Not to get morbid, but like when my uncle passed, and his body was in the home because he lived alone, the smell was. I didn't go inside. I didn't even try to go inside. But my dad said the smell was like, because we had to clean his apartment after they took him. Yeah. So when they say the corpse flower, I'm like,
that's probably.
Am I gonna gag if I smell it? Someone described it as a hot dumpster.
Ew.
And so I was like, pee and caca?
Right. Where's the dumpster? Is it downtown?
Like, corpse or pee and caca? Because I might be able to manage pee and caca. Also, which dumpster? I
can't imagine. Where's it at?
What kind of dumpster?
What building is it behind?
The dumpster at University Hospital? Because that's a different smell than like a dumpster at Starbucks. What was it? You were there. What were those dumpsters like?
Rancid milk.
I could handle that. I could handle that. What's the worst smell that you think you can handle?
Vomit.
Vomit.
Yeah.
Does vomit have a smell?
Yeah. What do you mean?
I don't know if I've ever smelled vomit. I feel like when I think of vomit, I think of the smell that from like elementary school of the sawdust on the vomit, not the vomit itself. But I can't imagine or like, I can't smell the vomit. Like when I try to think of it, I can't smell it. What is it? Can you describe it?
No.
Horrifying.
It's gross. If I see anybody throwing up, it will cause me to throw up. I will gag and vomit also. I cannot see that.
Next time I throw up, I'm gonna try to catch it. so I can smell
Catch a
it.
whiff.
And we're like, what is Paul talking about? Let me see what this is about.
Ew! Stop. Yeah.
I'm trying to
What's
think.
the worst smell you smelled?
The worst smell that I ever smelled probably is I really struggle with like caca.
I see.
But obviously, like, it's weird because we're human. We all go to the restroom. But, like, other people's caca, the thought of it, it just grosses me out. So,
You saying caca grosses me.
but also, like, I think I'm so, when I worked at the hospital, I smelled so many crazy things there that I had to adjust. But for a long time, I really struggled with the smell of blood. The smell of old blood is really like, I wonder if that's what corpse smells like.
I don't know what that smells like.
Blood.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like it's you, like when you go, like if you were to ever go to ICU and you see people who have like are bandaged up from like a severe accident or something, and you know they all have like dressings that are like literally soaked in blood, like all that smells.
Yeah.
And so like you can smell it when you walk in a room, and it's just like it's like it's not specifically a hospital smell, but it is something that I've only ever smelled in a hospital.
Oh,
And
maybe I've smelled it before and not known it was blood. I feel like there's things I smell in hospitals that I don't know what they are.
It's probably blood. You're probably smelling blood. But if you go into like the actual, like you probably are smelling it in the hallway. But if you were to go into the room, it would be like, oh,
Heavy.
that's strong. Yeah, but it didn't really make me like gag. I just think like body odor probably is the only thing that has ever made me gag from the smell. Like
That's it?
people's body odor, like people who like, not to like. My intention is not to shame, but like it's just that's my sensitive to the smell. But like when people who are houseless or like haven't showered and maybe they went to the restroom on itself, and the collection of all of those scents, like it's made. I've been on like a bus where I was like,
Gaggy.
yeah, because like just because it was just so strong. But other than that, I don't think I've ever got grossed out from a smell. Some cheeses smell cheese,
I love cheese.
but yeah. The corpse flower at the trans building.
I would see it, honestly. I would see it. I need to look up a photo. It reminds me of that Dennis the Menace movie where like Mr. Wilson invites all the old people to his house because this flower that he's been taking care of is about to bloom, but it only blooms for like less than a minute or a minute. And it's about to bloom, and then Dennis, being the menace that he is, when it's about to bloom, he distracts everybody unintentionally because he's up to no good, and nobody's paying attention to the flower bloom. Even Mr. Wilson gets distracted, so he's pissed off because he missed the moment because of Dennis being the menace.
Well, how do you say Dennis the Menace in Spanish?
I don't know. No sabo.
Something with necio, right? Dennis le
Probably.
necio.
I don't know the order to put the words in, but yeah.
Yeah, fuck Dennis.
No, he's sweet. He's only trying his best, honestly.
They don't make movies like that anymore.
They really don't.
You know why? Because people are always like, they're teaching my kid to be bad. That's what I see on TikTok. Sometimes I see, thank God I'm not a parent. Sometimes I see like random videos from like parent content, and they're like, that's why I don't let my kid watch Peppa Pig, because all they do is teach him how to be a bad kid.
I remember
like,
people
okay.
wouldn't let their kids watch SpongeBob.
That still is a thing, girl. Because they make innuendo. But I'm like, that's happened since the dawn of time. But everyone says that the innuendo is for the adults because it goes over the kids, but it's for the adults to laugh because
With the kids.
they have to watch it.
Yeah.
So it's the joke for the adults that's intended to go over the head of the kid. But
Yeah, I feel like that's everything. That was like Ren and Stimpy. That's like, have you ever seen Cat in the Hat, the live action with Mike Myers?
right.
Like that has a lot of stuff. Like
Yeah,
that
like
in that,
I wasn't watching that as a kid and being like, a sex joke. I had no idea what it was talking about. I was just like, that was silly. And like, even back then, like, Power Rangers, since I'm, the official Power Rangers historian, Power Rangers had to edit out punching after kids started fighting because parents, I guess, didn't know how to teach their kids not to fight and how when fighting is appropriate and blah, blah. So they started making complaints. And so they had to edit out all the punches. So like after like a season, I think it's after one season, for a long time. I don't know if they ended up going back, but for a long time there was no punching. There was only kicking.
Because that's better.
Because I'm like, I feel like a kick can be more dangerous than a punch.
Hell yeah. The power my legs have. Yeah.
These thighs,
Thunder.
all muscle, girl.
Yeah. I believe it.
Yeah, but yeah, sometimes parent TikTok, I'm like, oh, y'all are so insufferable. Like with your children, with your roles,
Children.
with your like, this is bad for my kid. Take it off the shelves. Like,
Yeah.
I'm always like, girl.
Like, stop regulating the world to protect your child. You protect your child.
People, everybody annoying. The more old I get, everybody I find annoying. Everybody, because everybody's always like mean to each other, and I don't help. I contribute because I see people be mean, so I be mean back. The other day, I saw this video of this person. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
If somebody asked, "What is the market price of a lobster at a restaurant?" and they said $38, what do you think that means?
The price of a lobster is $38.
Flat.
Right.
Right. That's what I thought. So this person posted this TikTok about how this restaurant was trying to pull a fast one on them because they like asked how much was the lobster at a restaurant and they said $38. Well, come to find out that it was $30 per pound. And then everyone in the comments was like, "No, you're in the wrong. Everybody knows that it's market prices per pound." I'm like, no, not everybody knows that. At least I didn't know that, and I wouldn't have known that. So I was like, yeah, I wouldn't. If somebody came up to me and they're like, "Well, you asked for market price, so you should know what that means." And I'm like, everybody is so annoying, thinking, and everyone's like, "Oh, you're broke. Oh, it's just because you're broke. Don't go out eating with broke people." And I'm like, all you people are in the comments are broke too.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't think the person that made the video is broke, but everybody in the comments they're the true broke ones. Because let me tell you something. People with money, they're not in the comments. They're busy spending their money. So
enjoying their lives.
Yeah. And you know why I'm in the comments?
Broke bitch.
Brokey, I'm broke. So I know everybody in the comments, they're talking shit, being like, "Oh, y'all are broke. Y'all are broke as hell. Y'all are using Klarna for a gift card."
Can you do that?
I don't think so. But anyway, what else we got? Oh, I really want to organize going on the train with you to Austin.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm really into train. Ever since Stop That Train, I've been really into train.
No, I have been wanting to take a train trip somewhere, even because every now and then my FYP brings me a train video, and it's people like taking trains like along like the West Coast from like California to like Seattle or whatever. And then I also lately, since you mentioned it, actually have seen people take the Amtrak from San Antonio to Austin for like a little day trip, but also like from San Antonio to LA.
I was gonna say,
If we quit
Chicago, San Antonio, Chicago. But I did look up the tickets. It's not that expensive if you're doing coach, but the train ride is like 30 something hours.
Yeah. Which I feel like it's a train ride. I can entertain myself on the train, I think.
I just don't know if I could endure. That's the only. I could endure. There are rooms you could rent, but they're like $400 starting. Mm-hmm. And
because aren't they like, from what I've seen,
that's
at least
one trip,
one way. From what I've seen, at least, there's like your seat or your little space, and then there's like a little cafeteria area. There's like a viewing area where the seat is like facing the window and you can just like look out. I feel like I could find something to do for 36 hours.
It's not, that is not the challenge. I think would be like the sleeping. I think I will start to be like, when I am sleepy, I'm so delirious. I'm like,
and you wouldn't be able to sleep? That's your worry?
I don't think I'd be able to really sleep sitting up. Well, I can't really sleep laying down.
What about 45
anxiety?
degree?
Huh?
What about 45 degree?
Possibly. Honestly, probably most comfortable.
In a movie reclining chair. At Regal.
Well, they have little beds in the rooms. So I was like, if we went to Chicago, like I'm assuming you
I would go
agreed.
to Chicago, yeah.
I was like, because I think you buy the room and it covers two, but it's 400. At first I was like, oh, it's a cheap way to go, but then if you get a room, it's not cheap. It's actually, I think, probably more expensive. But I was like, what a fun. But I was also like, only if we're gonna get good views.
Yeah.
Because like if I were going to Chicago and it's all like flat, but even still, the experience I bet you will be fun.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I have to figure it out. I have to see if the budget allows. But yeah, that'd be fun. But for sure, because I think the tickets to Austin are like $12 or something like that, right? We should do the train to Austin as a little starter. As a starter. We'll tell our friends to pick us up.
Yeah, I'm
We'll
down.
go for the day.
I mean, even if we have to do like Ubers and stuff, it's like
What are we gonna do when we get to Austin for the day? Since we are arriving with the train and we don't have a car.
we are going to. First, I'm gonna be hungry, so we're gonna get something to eat. What should we eat?
Not de nada.
Not de nada.
Rositas al pastor. Or
Yes, please. Casa Maria's.
what's that truck we go to? Or it's not. I don't know if it's a. Is it a truck?
Las Trancas.
Yes, Las Trancas. Those
Las
quesadillas. They go
those
straight to my
quesadillas
arteries, but
are
I
to
love
die
them.
for. Yes. Las Trancas. We could do home slice if you want. A little record store. What else? What else is there to do?
It's not like we live there for you longer than me. I don't know. We could do if we go. We could go early. We could do lunch and dinner. We could do Las Trancas and home slice, but I'll go light at Las Trancas so I have room for my home slice. We can go to the. We can find a library, art museum, botanical garden building.
Yeah.
Where does it drop you off? I couldn't figure that out.
I don't know where there's an Amtrak station.
I know it crosses over Lady Bird and drops. I know it goes past that point from the videos, and then I was like, oh, when I saw the videos, like remembering in my mind all those years when we were driving, and I'm like, oh, yeah, there is a train railroad there. I love public transportation.
I honestly wish we had more.
I want to do a cross-country train ride. If we ever have the means, let's do cross-country train ride. Down?
Yeah.
I love when you say yes. I love when you say yes.
I love exploring the world.
Thank you. Well, when I asked you to be my best man, you were like, maybe. Can't commit.
Why is that exploring the world?
You're traveling.
I could travel without being your best man.
This is making it worse.
You brought it up. I brought up exploring the world. You brought up a trauma.
A trauma for me? Have you given it any thought? Any secondary thought?
Not for the public to know.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll go on a train ride.
I'm just kidding. Anyway, are you ready for our final segment?
Yeah, I don't think I have one, honestly.
It's okay. I have one for the both of us.
Okay.
It's time for yeah, right. My yeah, right this week is Ash Trevino sticking up for Donald Trump. But it makes sense because she's a fraud. So it makes sense.
She is a fraud.
It's a fraud sticking up for a fraud. But Ash Trevino, that pendeja.
She's so dumb. I've never seen. So I see a lot of her content come across my For You page on TikTok a lot, but it's never from her account.
Right.
So I've never actually seen any of her lives, any of her actual content. Like, I don't know what it is.
True. I don't know where it comes from, which I'm grateful for.
Right.
Because I'd rather it be somebody screen recording and like saying commentary about it versus her actual stuff. Because I don't want to give her the view. But here we are talking about it. But regardless, she's a stupid ass, dumb ass. Her and her weird ass little fucking shorty papa.
I don't know who she's with.
I don't know. It's just some typical toxic machismo little short Mexican man that also was like sticking up for Trump. They're so stupid. And I'm like, why do like at least when we do commentary on political things, we at least have a bit of self-awareness that we're a little bit uninformed. And I feel like they have zero information, and I'm like, you have no idea what you're talking about. And they were like, he's our president and we have to I don't know, they're fucking, she's so fucking, she's so
annoying.
fucking, she's the shame of Texas.
From Ennis.
From
She's
Ennis.
from Ennis. I don't even know where Ennis is at. But I think she lives in the Dallas area from Ennis.
Yeah. Ashley Trevino, you're a joke. We're laughing at you, not with you.
We're definitely laughing at you.
So, anyway, that's it.
She is Ashley Trevino as a concept is entertaining to me, honestly. I will stop and watch all the content. Of course, like you said, it's not her content. It's like somebody else's like screen recording or whatever. I will stop to be entertained for a little bit, just because it's so stupid.
It's like a train wreck. You want to see the train wreck. It's a car crash. Sorry. It's like a car crash. It's a car crash. Like, you can't help but to look at something.
To rubberneck.
Right. It's like Dr. Pimple Popper. It's disgusting, but you're still entertained by it for some reason.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
She's also never mind. I don't give her any more. I'm already probably gonna clip this, so I'm already giving her too much. We're already giving her too much attention anyway.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I feel like Shadi Bay.
I love Shadi Bay.
Yes.
She seems so harmless.
She really does. I don't think she's controversial, right? She's not.
I don't think she's done anything really problematic. I mean, she did a little bit of things that were probably for her embarrassing. I think one point, like, her nudes were leaked or something. I don't know, but
yeah, who's wearing?
We've all been there. We've all been there. So, yeah, Shadi Bay, yes. Ashley Trevino. Smells like vomit.
Smells like corpse flower.
She smells like the corpse flower at the Huntington Library, Art Museum, Botanical Garden building. All right. Well, see y'all next week.
That's that.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Fuck ice. Fuck ice. Ice. Really quickly, I do want to say, fuck you, America. Fuck you, America. Second, I are right to this fucking country because they only care when ICE kills white people. When ICE kills anybody that's brown or black, it does not receive the same outrage as when ICE kills white people. So fuck y'all. I mean, I see upset within our community, but the whole of America, the way they react to, and it doesn't, I'm not saying that we shouldn't be upset about Alex Preddy or the woman who got shot in her car. Sorry, her name's escaping my mind at this time. But why are we not as upset? Why is the country as a whole not as outraged by when ICE kills brown and black people? So, I are right to this fucking country. Fuck y'all and fuck ICE. And we'll see y'all next week. Oh, you have anything to say?
No, I get too emotional.
Bye. See y'all later.